Hello, geeks and gamers, and welcome to another D&D session. I am Anthony M, the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing Ocean Odyssey. We're on episode 76. There's the pop-up, perfect. And would the players be so gracious as to each introduce their characters, please?
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm the party's resident chaos maker.
One of many at this point, but yeah, go on.
I'm the lead chaos maker.
Lead chaos maker.
I have been chaos incarnate from the beginning.
Maestro of chaos, if you will. Yup. Okay. So that was Kitty. And who's going next, Kitty? Who'd you
vote
Sorry?
Lila? I can't remember. Is it Tola, your new character?
Yes.
Tola.
Very well. Hello, I am Tola, a gentleman and a very good person. I am a rogue fighter, a ranger, and I have been kidnapped / adopted into this group against my will.
Sure.
And I nominate Crax to go next, or whoever he is now.
Well, gee, thanks. I will be playing Nabith, a dragonborn draconic bloodline sorcerer.
Okay.
Danger?
Hi, I'm North, and I play Danger Garp. He's a cleric and fighter, and he has been, up until now, the moral core of the group, or tried to be.
Mm-hmm. I believe that leaves only Seaman Key.
I am Seaman Key, the Simic Monkey hybrid with daddy issues. Maybe a few other issues as well. Ooh,
Ooh, Ting,
Ooh,
tang.
ee, ooh, ha, ha.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. Okay. So. God damn it. So, yeah. What happened last time we played? Anyone?
Milo left.
Yes. Lila left after doing what?
Fucking go for a nation's economy and taking claim of it.
Wishing for all unclaimed land in a certain area and gaining control of a bunch of farms and other things and an entire freaking city.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, didn't plan that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a happy coincidence that happened.
That's okay, because Lila hardly ever planned anything.
We'll just have to see if the people of Sidio Gate respect your legal right to the land they're on. Probably not.
Yeah, have you met Lila? I'm pretty sure when we return, the place is going to be a smouldering wreckage.
Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway.
Meanwhile, the rest of the crew headed into the forest to see Craxion's family, and on the way, ran across an arcane gate that was showing hags, messed with it. That could cause trouble later, but probably not for us. Druids and Craxion.
That's something that Crax has to fix. Yep.
Yeah. And then they finally arrived at the Druid Circle,
Commune.
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 And Craxion found his family. Got a bit of a tongue lashing and told that you are not traveling the astral sea. Are you insane? Get your ass in here and help me. Why were you gone so long? By the way, did you not realize door magic doesn't work anymore? What do you mean? So that's why it took you so long to get home. You literally couldn't just teleport back. Yeah. Anyway, so there was food and drinks and goodbyes and stuff like that. Yeah, we ran across a tabaxi on the way. Kind of said, "Hey, you wanna travel with us?" Sure. Oh, by the way, we're about to leave on a trip to, faraway places. Hey, what? I didn't sign up for that. You did now. And yeah, and at the very as everybody was getting ready to leave again, they were briefly introduced to a dragonborn scholar of sorts that just didn't understand why they couldn't burn the whole forest down and start over. Which also wouldn't be the first time.
Indeed. So, yeah. Let's pick it up from there. Did you rest? Or
I don't think we needed to rest. We didn't fight or do anything, did we?
Yeah, I don't think anybody expended much of anything.
Fair enough. So we're literally picking it up from that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, what now? Are we still going to Sunder, or?
What is this Sunder?
Oh, yeah, right. Some of y'all weren't with us. Sunder is where I come from. It's a whole different realm. I kind of accidentally got here, and I'm trying to go back.
That's all he's telling you about Sunder.
Oh.
All the information you're getting about Sunder.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt or anything. I was like, okay, he's going to say something else. Just be patient.
Nope, that's all he's giving you. You may have to poke him if you want more.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
It's that there's a multitude of other worlds outside of our own, and I do not mean the planes. I mean like a whole things like
new world.
that the astral sea is not completely empty. There are other pockets of of life out there to be discovered. It's theories of you're really from somewhere else. I want to see.
All right. You just calm your britches there. We'll get there eventually. But if other people have other business before we go, best to see to that business first.
I would like some food, just so that we know we are prepared for the journey.
Yeah, it's not like you're sailing the ocean and can just go fishing as you go. Oop, I got a nosebleed.
What's with all the carts lined up of stuff that the druids seem to be giving you?
Yes.
Oh, that is our provisions.
Yes.
You want more?
Well, a gentleman is always prepared for all situations.
You're also
I mean, what
carnivore, and druid provisions are going to be mostly vegetables.
I mean, what happens if someone goes, I don't like seeds in my food? That is 90% of the vegetables gone from here. And the fruits.
You know, there is something to be said about the fact that you seem to think about food like 90% of the time. But we're not going to dive into that. You need to see a professional.
First of all, I make my living by cooking. Thus, I'm going to be invested in what food we eat. 2, if you have an unhealthy diet, you will have an unhealthy life. And from what I've seen, all you lot have had so far is tea and you ate a fly. That does not really seem like the most balanced diet you can have.
I mean, it is for me, but...
If the fly was the size of a dog, then yes, that would be enough for you. But you are... The scale doesn't work out in this situation.
It sounds like they're suggesting you eat dogs.
A dog-sized fly, maybe.
I knew a meditative master who could survive an entire year on nothing but a fly, some water, and the energy of the universe.
See a panda.
Well, we have things to do. I mean, realistically, all we need is a cleric or a druid to have these food spells prepared, and we don't actually have to worry about
Which I have.
provisions.
I can create food and water anytime.
Yeah, but it's boring food. It's like they get like a block of tofu and some water, and that's it.
It's still edible, and does the job. I mean, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's go. There's learning to do.
I'm not sure if this one's enthusiasm should be entirely trusted.
Is he stable enough to go with us?
What does Seaman Key think of this conversation?
Key is just watching with mild confusion.
And how about Captain Kitty?
Well, as long as he can cook a good meal. Plus I don't think I've got any else prepared.
Okay.
But yeah, she does kind of agree with Polar, there we go.
Tolar the tabaxi. What's new, pussycat?
Oh.
Rest in peace, Tom Jones.
My singing wasn't that bad.
Did he pass? I don't know. He's passed yet. Anyway. Simaki is typing. I'm petting my doggy. Okay.
Oh god, have the dogs actually
The
returned?
dogs have returned. Yes.
Tola will look
They
very
found,
nervous.
they come
near
through.
them.
They just show up. Like coming through the trees in the grove. Just dogs.
Um.
All except, of course, Lila's dogs, who have
Thank God.
gone looking for Lila.
Why are you petting wild animals?
They're not wild.
They're also glowing, which is, interesting.
Those dogs ain't normal.
No, they're glow doggies.
Glow doggies.
And you can't have these two because they're mine.
I would not want any of them.
Pets doggy.
We came a long way to find you. We found you.
Yes, you did, you clever doggy.
Oh
Doggy.
God, they talk.
Well, no, they communicate psychically, telepathically with the person they've bonded with, so you can't hear that. All you can hear is, presumably, Seaman Key's reply. Are we the goodest boys?
You are the goodest boys. You are the goodest boys ever. Yes, you are.
They're wagging their tails happily.
When you use a girl, you're the best doggies ever. Bestest boy and bestest girl.
Yeah. Of course, there's another pair that go sniffing for Craxion. And was Danger around when you acquired your glow puppies?
Danger was not around, but there was two for everyone, so
Oh yeah, okay,
he
then
might have.
he's got some glow puppies.
Danger was about to summon Justice anyway.
Well, Justice has got two friends now.
Okay. Danger summons Justice.
Yeah.
Justice Garp gets on him.
Happy dogs. Sniffing each other's butts. Okay. So yes, you have doggies. And you have a mission. Should you choose to accept it. What's happening?
Oh God.
Yes.
No. My computer just had like a major fit, and I've had like 400 messages come through all at once.
Oh, fun.
I just had a coughing fit.
Oh dear.
You were trying on coffins?
Indeed.
Yes,
Coffin
I
fit.
was. I'm planning my upcoming death.
You're planning your upcoming death. Your impending demise.
I have one of those every few years, just for the fun of it. Anyway.
Okay. Well, this is cheerful.
Sorry.
Okay.
So yes, what are we doing?
I'm ready to the ship.
Getting to the ship,
I hope.
pursued by doggies.
Yeah, Danger's going to the ship. He's passively just kind of following along, doing what everyone else wants to do before they leave.
Does anybody else want to do anything in particular before you set sail into the great black yonder?
Make sure I have a safe spot in my navigation room to hide if it gets scary when we're travelling.
If. When.
If. Seaman Key has a little nest he's built in the navigation room. That's his room now.
Tolar will be searching the ship, finding out his new living arrangements, as he is, as I said, been kidnapped / adopted.
Well, so he gets a room near the galley.
Yeah. You'd probably end up in the galley.
And then I'll be spending 1 hour within the kitchen making nibbles for the group.
Nibbles.
With my chef feet.
With your chef feet.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be better to do it with your chef hands?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean,
I'm trying to find the chef feet right now, just so that I can actually figure out exactly what I do, because, well, I've had to figure this one.
I'll bring it up.
I had to leave a lot of stuff off D&D Beyond.
It gives you proficiency with cook's utensils. You can also, during a short rest, you can be interrupted by toddlers. You can cook special food, providing you have ingredients and cook's utensils on hand. You can prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit die to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points, and with 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
I'm spending an hour. I'm helping them to nibbles.
Making 6 treats that each provide 6 temporary hit points. Yes?
You said to my proficiency, so I can make 7 actually.
Okay.
And it will be +7 to everyone.
Yes. For some, I was looking at Danger Cap's character
bribe.
sheet that hasn't been leveled.
I can bribe the dogs.
You can bribe the. Why would you? Okay. These are immortal dogs. Why would you waste temporary hit points on dogs that can't be harmed?
I never said harm them. I said bribe them. There's a difference.
Right, but the treats grant temporary hit points.
I know.
Anyway.
You can't see the twisted logic I have, can you?
There is no logic to that. That's a complete waste.
Are you sure about that?
Why would something that cannot take damage need temporary hit points?
It's a treat.
Just make regular treats.
Okay, I'm gonna actually.
The doggies may not need extra hit points, but they still like treats.
Yes,
exactly.
But it doesn't have to be the special treats. Anyway. So you're making treats. And
Yes.
Seaman Key is hiding in the navigation room. Key can't get a treat if they're hiding. Bacon!
Come on.
What is Nabith doing?
Marbling at the fancy ship.
It is indeed a fancy ship. It hovers above the ground and it's made mostly of metal. It might have some aloft wood parts too, but... What about Captain Kitty? What are you doing?
I think she'd be in the office doing, the captain's quarters doing some paperwork.
Oh, so you're not preparing the ship for departure then? You're not
So she'd be doing.
barking orders at your crew? Or you're leaving that up to the first mate?
Leaving it to the first mate. I need to take care of the paperwork.
Who is the first mate?
I believe it. Oh wait, dang it! It
Craxion
was
left.
Craxion.
There is no Craxion.
You've got the choice out of Key, the cat, Danger, who else?
Or just one of the random.
I think I'd go Danger just because
It does make sense that since
we're
it's
visiting his homeland, he'd probably know a bit more and it'd be more
he just
suitable.
He just may not know anything about actually running the ship.
Fine, we'll get him a tutor.
So you're assigning the duty of first mate to Danger Garp.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess that answers what Danger's going to be doing. Under orders the captain to get the ship ready to depart.
I don't know anything about running a ship.
Get a first. Is it first mate? Would be one under a quartermaster.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how you run your ship. If you run it more, go on.
I'll have one helping him, sort of teaching him the ropes, so to speak.
Okay, so he's the official first mate, but he's the first mate has an advisor teaching him what to tell people to do.
Yes. Just
seems
till we can get the hang of it.
Okay.
This seems like it's overly complicated and that you should just get anybody else.
Don't worry, says a Wakernian. We'll get you sorted. You'll soon be running this place without my help.
All right, I guess.
I would give you a comradely pat on the back, but I don't think that would be good for my health.
Yeah, probably not.
Let me show you around the ship.
All right, let's go.
Excuse me. Tolari's bub. Be right back. Okay. So yes, while you're getting a tour of the ship, so you go from top to bottom. You get shown the engine rooms first, and there are strange stunted creatures working in the engine room.
Hi.
Hey.
I turn to the person who's helping me and just be like, are you gonna explain any of this or what?
Well, luckily we don't need to know exactly how the engines work. The engineers here will take care of all of that. We just need to. You just need to know where the engines are, and if you want to get to know the engineer crew, you can. Most people tend to leave them alone.
Hi there. I'm Danger Garp. I'm the new first mate.
First mate?
Yeah.
So, when the ship catches females, you get first dibs?
No, that's not how that works. I'm just second in charge of like making sure the ship is like running.
Oh.
Like there's the captain, and then there's like me, and I'm kind of like the second one to give orders. You know.
Oh. So y'all be the one telling us to go faster from now on, eh?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Right.
Or slower, or other things. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Do you want to know how the engines work?
Yeah, sure.
It's magic.
Well, that was a bit of an underwhelming answer.
Well, you want it more complicated?
I can understand, I believe. Go ahead.
Okay. So, see that big storage unit there?
Yeah.
That's full of refined life glass. The life glass is pressurized, and the energy from this life glass flows through these conduits into these turbines. Turbine spin powers the ship. Get it?
Yeah, I think I got that.
Good. Now, if any parts of that breaks down, that's when we come in. We can get in between the crannies and fix the stuff.
Forgive me for asking, but what exactly are you?
Ha! We call ourselves noblings.
Noblings. I don't believe we have those back home.
Do you have goblins?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Do you have halflings?
Yes, we do.
Do you have gnomes?
Yeah.
Well, when those three races are working together in close proximity for a long period of time, you end up with noblings.
Very interesting. I'll remember that. Strangest things here in these different realms.
So what are you?
Well, I'm a grung.
You look like a frog, mate.
We're frog people, but we prefer to be called grung. That's our actual name. It's just a little insensitive. But yeah, we come from the swamps.
Why do you live in a swamp?
That's where we've always lived, for the most part. I mean, some of us get the wanderlust and
just because you've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean it makes any sense.
Well, hey, I'm not the one to question the wisdom of, the leaders, the elders. That's not my place, but I'm sure that kind of conversation could be had with someone way, way more in charge of, our collective endeavors.
So, you admit that you have, like, no authority?
I mean, back home, I'm just one of a million, but, you know, not really, no.
Alright. Then we'll just keep doing what we want to do, alright?
But here on this ship, I do have authority, and what I say goes. Therefore, when I say something, you're gonna listen.
Nah.
I would like to roll persuasion.
Go on then.
All right.
Not intimidation?
He's not trying to pull a Lila.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
But you did say, but what I say goes, which is, you know.
Yes. I wasn't trying to be intimidating so much as, like, commanding.
Fair enough.
Persuasion. $12.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? He's gonna lucky that.
Go on then.
Oh, God.
Alright. Well, you get back up on deck. Do what you're good at. We'll keep doing what we're good at. Okay? Okay.
Fine. Danger storms off.
Bye, Froggy Man.
Don't call me that. As he storms off. What were they called again?
Nobblings.
Nobblings.
I'll just call them knobs for short.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure they'd love that.
Well, it's their race name. I've just shortened it a little.
Nobblings. Anyway. Next you get shown the cargo hold and the food stores, which of course is loaded with fruit and vegetables at the moment.
The whole time this is happening, Danger is every once in a while nervously looking like around him because the Noblings kind of freaked him out a little bit.
And then they'll next up will be the berths where all the crew sleep when they're not working, and it'll be explained to you that the crew tend to take it in shifts. So he's saying so quietly because there are actually some crew sleeping in there at the moment. So he you get the idea that each hammock doesn't belong to a specific crewman, but basically everybody just falls into the nearest bed when it's time to take a break.
Right, they're hot bunking.
Yeah.
Actual practice in the U.S. Navy.
Ah. Did not know that. And then, of course, you get brought to the galley in the mess hall. And guess who's in the galley?
Oh, goody, food tasters have arrived.
Food tasters? What?
Yeah, I've been working with the ingredients we have, and I made some nibbles. Would you like one?
Yeah, sure.
This is very simple. It's a cracker with a fish couscous on top with extracted strawberries and jalapenos.
Wait. Did you say fish Couscous.
Yes.
How does that work?
It's actually a trick in the catering industry. You get a normal couscous mix, but you actually shred the fish and then actually boil the ends of all the shredded fish, and you actually mix it in with the couscous.
So it does actually include couscous.
Yes. But it's classified as fish couscous, because the fish flavor overpowers the rest of the couscous.
Fair enough.
Use it as bed for pretty much a lot of fish plates.
The amount you know about this is impressive.
It's my job!
True. I suppose if it were about medication, I would know things. That rarely comes up, though.
In a D&D setting? I can
Andy,
imagine.
what would I have to roll for the flavor on this if I ended up making it good?
It's performance.
Oh, I thought it would have been survival, but that's even better.
No, if you're just cooking, if you're just trying to cook something to eat just to get by, then it would be survival. But you're creating a dish, which is different. Does that make sense?
Then I'm saying it's better because I get a higher score in performance, and that's a 20.
It looks very appetizing. Are you going to try some, Danger?
Yes,
Live
Danger
dangerously.
does try. Yes, live dangerously. Danger will try some. And just go, it's a little bit spicy.
Oh, but that was the main goal of it. I didn't try and overpower the fish with any of the flavors, but I didn't want the fish to be the main flavor. And I found this jar of jalapenos. It said, must be used 7 years ago, so I thought we might as well try and use the ingredients now.
Well, I suppose if they're preserved, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a pickled item, I suppose.
Ironically, pickled items don't really go off until the seal is broken on the container.
Yeah, we know. That's the whole point of pickling. Alright. So you have nibbles and they're good.
And you get 7 temporary hit points for the situation we'll probably find ourselves in landing where you live.
Oh, you're not going to get there yet. Haven't even taken off yet. But yeah. And then, of course, above that, you get... you find, like, labs and weapon storage and cannon batteries, etc. And then all the way back up to the top deck.
Well, this has been very informative. Thank you.
You're welcome. So up here, of course, we've got the rigging. Now it's a little bit different from what you might expect on a regular sailing ship because, well, it's all integrated into the techno-magical systems that control the ship.
Don't know if that's better or worse.
This is not completely unlike a ship I'm familiar with.
That's me shouting.
Well, these sails don't just catch wind, of course, but also other currents of energy, which we'll need in when we begin traveling through the astral.
Very interesting. I heard of ships, at least in my realm, using solar wind to travel.
Yeah, if there's a sun, we'll use it. It's not
I
always.
guess
You don't always find a sun in the phlogiston.
I guess our realms aren't all that different.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope not. Okay, so what are your orders?
That's not too bad.
Man your stations. Engines full ahead.
Full ahead.
Prepare to embark.
Yeah. Just finished with some farming
To,
at Scarlet Meadows.
You know what that word means?
None of them are around at the moment, so I'm just in my telecom.
No.
It's about to come over.
Okay. Well, try not to use jargon you don't understand. It's just gonna make you look like an idiot. Okay?
Look, I just got this job like 20 minutes ago. What do you want from me?
Well, okay. Tell me what you want us to do, and then I'll tell you the right wording to get it done. Fair?
All right. We need to get ready to leave. We plan on leaving shortly.
All right. So he starts barking out.
Oh, nice. Guess we'll see what it is.
First mate's orders, prepare to sail. We're going astral, people. Up to it. And then he smiles and winks at you.
Well, hell, I could have just done that myself.
Yeah. It's not as hard as you think. You're your own worst enemy.
Sure. I'll definitely try to run it by them first, but it should be alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to work on that.
And of course the crew are beginning to prepare the sails and everything and do all the stuff they're supposed to do.
What's your plan tonight?
All right. While hiding in the navigation room, what does Seaman Key do?
He's probably looking over the maps, looking at any astral plane ones, doing his best to chart a course.
None of the maps that you have Sunder on them.
Nice.
Oh, looks like we're going into uncharted territory. And I'm going to have to make a map, it seems.
Kind of like a food festival type thing.
Map it out as you go.
Mm-hmm. Better get a whole new map out.
A whole new map.
What's your plan now? What time now?
Means I'm going to have to talk to forces.
Should I be getting my Foundations Realms map out?
Fair enough.
Maybe not yet.
I've got my horse right
There's
there.
a lot of...
No, I'm done for the day. Got
There's a whole lot of Astral Sea to get through
no, not yet.
before you get there.
Okay, Key is going to reluctantly leave the navigation room to speak to forces
Okay.
about
Forces is
navigation-y stuff and how this is uncharted territory and all that.
fun. Don't worry. If there's treasure, I'll sniff it out. Bring us right to it.
Typical you.
What? It's just treasure.
You and treasure, seriously.
Don't
You,
tell me
you know
don't
we're
like treasure.
going to a whole other world and all you can think about is treasure.
Why else would we go there?
Because there's so much to see.
So much treasure.
Maps are cooler than treasure.
Maps take you to the treasure. They're useless otherwise.
Maps also stop you getting lost in strange places you don't know.
Fine. And then you find the treasure.
Face palms. How long till we take off?
That's up to the captain. Or the first mate, I guess.
Oh
We're-
yeah, I should probably go speak to her.
But crew's ready, ship's ready. We're just give the word and we'll be out of here.
I wonder where the first mate is. Probably with the captain.
Well, he's walking around the yeah. If you head up on the if you look out over the deck, you'll see Danger walking around the deck, supervising the preparations, accompanied by a Wakernian.
Hey, Danger!
Oh, hello. Ah,
Are we ready to set sail? From what I can tell, it is uncharted territory. I am going to be creating a new map totally from scratch for this.
yeah. I've given the orders to prepare with instruction that we were to leave imminently.
Alrighty. Did the captain okay this?
I believe so. Basically, everybody's on a hold order waiting for the captain, so.
Okay. Do you want to get her, or would you like me to?
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Are you gonna go let her know, or would you like me to?
I'll go.
Okay.
Alright, so you head over to the captain's cabin.
Yes. Captain, crew's ready to go. I've given the order to prepare to sail imminently.
Okay, let the ship get underway. I can't remember words anymore.
Let's go!
You want us to get underway now?
Yes.
I'll give the order. Danger goes back out to give the order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing, does he have to go all the way back to the engine room?
No.
Okay. So he will go back out and give the order. Attention on deck. It's time to go. We're gonna sail. Do the thing. And
Engage.
The other thing.
Forces.
Yeah.
Forces grins, and there's a strange shift in air pressure as the world around you sort of stretches and then shrinks, and then suddenly you're surrounded by dark clouds of purple and blue swirling energy.
Yep. We're in space. Oh boy.
What direction?
We're heading to Sunder. Or rather, we're heading to the Foundation Realms. 30 degrees east.
Roger. Why do we even say Roger? I mean, it's not like there's anyone on board called Roger.
I don't know. I didn't make the rules up.
Anyway, Forces adjusts the heading, and you begin sailing through the phlogiston in the direction on the heading you specified.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Look at that. I've never seen that.
So, you see strange creatures or objects, or not quite sure what they are, swimming in and out of these purple-blue clouds. What'd you do?
You see Key's eyes just light up.
Light up. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find this.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's great.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
This
All right,
is Key.
Spock.
That is Key. He is the key.
And we have how many are you?
Let's get the internet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Boop.
Yeah, I'll check them for you.
Yeah. Time, I think. To break out the Spelljammer books.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've done something, Anthony, while just killing time.
What did you say?
Can I do something?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Oh, it's very simple. I'm going to spend a sorcery point, I believe is what it takes.
A sorcery point. To do what?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the darn thing.
I'm sorry.
Is it at?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
One of my class features. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, no, I don't think I have to do anything. I think basically I'm gonna have wings. That's what it boils down to. I'm gonna have wings.
You're gonna have wings.
At the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay then. Fun. Do you want to face lots of little things? Or one big thing?
I'm facing everything.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to face everything.
What do you want to fight first? A swarm of little thingies? Or one big bastard?
I like big thing.
You want big thing?
Big thing me. Big thing is fun to fight.
You want big thing? You want me to big thing you? Oh boy.
I mean,
Big thing.
traditional
Big thing is.
logic says that if it's one thing, it'll be easier to hit. However,
If it's a lot of little things, we could face an army of sky piranhas as far as we're aware. And that's going to be a ball-like for us all to fight.
Oh yeah, there are like space fish-like creatures. Some of those you might already see swimming through.
like Kindori.
Yeah, the Kindori. Yup. Which
I love the Kindori.
are more like space whales.
Yeah. Especially on my like tonight.
And there's also Where did I see him? There we are. Scavers.
I know.
Primordial Ward. That's interesting.
Scavers.
Scavers are
Also,
more...
not the spell.
Sorry?
Also, not the spell I'm looking for. Don't worry about me. Carry on, carry on.
Carry on my wayward son. Alright.
There'll be peace when you are done. Weary head to rest.
And I cannot sing. Prehistoric
Notice-
anglerfish.
How the American was not singing.
Anyway. So, let's have some fun. So, floating towards the light that your ship is giving off, drawn to it
No.
like a horrific moth to your flame, and completely dwarfing the space whales is...
Sorry, I can't stop doing that.
Doing what?
Every time I hear a whale, I have to do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a bad habit.
Do you speak whale?
See, I can't answer that without being called offensive.
What?
Alright, long and short, there's a woman I work with. She is called, her nickname is Whale, and every time someone sees her, everyone goes "Woo!" as soon as she comes into the room.
Oh, that's awful.
No, she's pregnant. Her fiance made the joke, and she laughed, and now it's just turned into a bad
And now
joke in the
it's
pub.
stuck. Okay.
Yeah. As I said, there's no way for me to say without being called offensive, essentially.
Except she's okay with it, so it's not a
Yes.
problem.
Also, I presume everyone would have had my nibbles that I would have offered her.
If you've been handing them out, then yeah. This is what's
Yeah, I
coming
would have been
towards the
handing
ship.
them out.
See those tiny things that are swimming underneath it?
Oh god. Let me guess, those are ships.
Those are not tiny. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have fun against this thing.
Mhm.
His tentacles are a lot bigger than mine.
Much bigger than yours.
Okay.
They...
I'm just gonna need to type out my damage combo thing very quick, because I feel like I'm gonna need that ready.
It's about 100 foot long.
I think it would be best to avoid it, Captain.
Do you concur, Captain Kitty?
I agree.
Okay.
Right, sneak attack. That was my sneak attack up to.
May I suggest we prepare cannons just in case?
Yes, ready the cannons.
Probably best you give the order first, mate.
Ready the cannons.
One more time.
Post
With feeling,
haste.
eh?
Ready the cannons. Post haste.
Yeah, you getting it.
Fire photon torpedoes.
Full spread. Okay. So the cosmic horror comes floating ever closer to your ship. And someone want to give the order for evasive maneuvers? Or are you just gonna sit there?
Evasive maneuvers!
Evasive maneuvers.
You got it. and forces start jinking all over the place, and to avoid it, basically giving the entire ship the dodge action while you try to get away from it. But this thing, rather than drifting, now that you're moving away from it, begins to speed up, giving chase. Roll initiative.
I am terrified.
Make more evasive maneuvers. Make them more evasive-y.
I'm evasiving as fast as I can.
Okay.
Evasive harder.
Roll initiative.
I love my initiative.
29.
I get plus 11 on my initiative.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
I love a lot.
It's okay. I'm assuming.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll lead the charge. What? Danger, you stole my thunder.
Not quite. You're still faster.
That fucking
You're
20.
You're still faster. All right. Do you know where that phrase? Tangent time. Do you know where the phrase "you stole my thunder" came from?
Zeus
No.
yelling, "Give back my thunderbolt!"
No.
Oh.
Okay. So there was this. There was a theatre that was producing a play, and the guy who there was a guy in charge of making a realistic thunder sound effect for the play, and he did. The play flopped, and his thunder device ended up in storage, and then the a few years later, the same guy was watching a play at this theatre, and they used his thunder sound effect for that play. And he stood up and said, "They stole my thunder!"
I can help with like a bandage, but that's about it. If you telegram DOC.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's the dock.
So,
Like, to
how far away is that thing from our ship?
down.
About 100 feet.
Go to Valentine, 'cause I know that's what we had to do with,
All right.
when
I'm going to draw my flame tongue sword and ignite it. So I've got the fire damage ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike. So whenever I hit this creature from this moment forward, it has to make strength saves. If I'm correct, because I need to go back to D&D Beyond to read the spells.
Not necessarily.
Next time I
'cause
hit-
we can just go spell ensnaring, and boom. That's where ensnaring strike does.
Yes, that. And I'm doing that at second level.
So.
And I will...
With a weapon attack, the writhing mass of thorny vines appears at a point of impact. Okay. Cool. So it doesn't have to be... They don't grow up from the ground. It doesn't say anything like that. So it's gonna
No, essentially it's the point of the blade that hits you and it bursts.
at the point
And
of
I'm
impact.
going to hold my attack actions until that thing is
You're
closer.
waiting, so you're not going to use the ranged ensnaring strike. You're going to...
No, because I have to hit the target. I have rapiers. I can't hit a target with rapiers.
You don't have any arrows?
No!
On your character sheet you do.
I was meant to sell those, but...
Admittedly, you don't have a way to fire them, but you... Oh, actually, yes, you do have a short bow. You do have a short bow.
I am not risking it, because my build is built around being a dual wielder. I won't get... Essentially, if I use that crossbow, I only get a +4 in
Short bow.
attacking with it.
Short bow.
Yeah, if I use a short bow, I get +4. If I use
No,
my
you
rapiers,
don't.
I get +12.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
You-
do.
You're proficient with it.
I'm looking at D&D... I'm looking at D&D Beyond. It says +4.
That's stupid, because your dexterity alone is a +5. And your
I know that.
And your proficiency is a +7. So that would make it a +12 to hit with your short bow or your rapier.
First of all, I'm a gentleman. I'm not going to shoot someone. That is cowardly. I will face them like a man.
Then what? Okay.
Pass.
You're nerfing
While
yourself.
holding my attack action. Yes! Again, I played Lila. I need the challenge.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my attack actions for if it gets closer and pass.
Okay. So... Danger.
Yes. Danger is going to draw Kermit's breath.
Okay.
Have that loaded and ready to go. And he's going to place himself in between the creatures and the rest of the crew as much as possible.
Okay, but you know that you are a small thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He does not care.
Okay, so you're gonna stand defiantly in front of, here's a step forward and try to look intimidating as this thing comes closer.
With his weapon out. He drew his weapon. He's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his weapon readied.
Yep.
What
sort of weapon is the Breath of Kermit?
Kermit's breath, I believe, is a laser rifle.
Oh, okay. And you're not firing with it yet?
No, holding action to fire.
Okay. Kitty, what do you want to do?
I usually ignore those a little bit because there's so many of them.
Wait, so what thing are we facing? Is it like a space?
It's called a cosmic horror.
Right.
It's a weird. It's all tentacles and eyes, and it's from the far realms.
Ugh. I'll need to get her spells up. I've got her character sheet up, but I have her spells on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
But I think I was gonna do draconic transformation.
You're just gonna dragon up.
Like half dragon up, I'd say. I'm gonna double check if I actually got that spell.
Oh, you're using draconic transformation. Gotcha.
Yeah.
The actual spell draconic transformation rather than polymorph. Gotcha. You do have draconic transformation, and it is prepared. It is a 7th level druid spell.
That is fine.
And it does this. Right. Number 2. So as a bonus action, you can make yourself draconic, giving yourself blind sight, a breath weapon, and wings. I'm sorry, what?
She is. By not saying anything, she's saying, yeah, racist.
Did anybody understand what Nebeth is saying?
Kind of broke up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
We were trying to figure out what you were saying.
Sorry, I had walked away from my phone and thus couldn't mute when I was dealing with my family.
Ah, okay. So Kitty is draconic transformed. Are you using your draconic transformation at all? Are you holding your action?
I'm gonna hold my action.
Because in theory, you could fly 60 feet towards the cosmic horror and foosh it with your breath weapon.
I could, but I want to wait to see if anyone else wants to fight it first.
Okay.
Or if we want to just pass it by, but then at least I'm ready.
Okay. And Nabeth.
Oh, brother. Well,
Let's do it, you guys.
I want to try to scare it away
Okay.
by hurting.
By what?
By hurting it.
By hurting it. Okay.
Sorry, I am quiet.
Go.
I gotta double check. I gotta double check the range on some stuff.
I'm doing good. How are you?
He's in about 30 seconds when I get my laptop fired back up.
Meteor swarm is a mile. Incendiary cloud is 150 feet. Delayed blast fireball 150 feet. Firestorm 150 feet. Wall of fire 100. Go.
What is the range on Firebolt?
Firebolt is 120 feet also.
Okay, so it's within range of most of my spells then.
Yeah. Just
Cool.
No. Go on.
I'm going to spend.
Oh, okay.
Even fireball.
I could fireball, but I think I'll go ahead and social points. Is the cost of quicken spell? Okay. You can't spell. Okay, cool. So I am going to quicken Meteor Swarm, and then I'm going to. Well, that is a bonus action. I'm going to cast Fireball as my regular action.
Okay. Technically, yeah, rules is written. You can't do that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Quicken spell turns it into a bonus action, and then his normal spell allows him to fire it.
But you can only...
Firebolt is a cantrip.
Firebolt is a cantrip, and it's an action. Okay, yeah, cool. All right.
Yep.
I thought you said
Sorry.
Thought you said fireball. I apologize.
Nope. The bolt. The stream of yeah. I'm not doing the crazy thing. Okay, so
Dex save 7.
that's gonna fail.
Yeah. So go ahead and do 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning damage to the cosmic horror.
Plus 20d6.
So 40d6 altogether.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it separated in case it has resistance to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And plus 5. Because I could add my charisma to any damage, because it's a fire spell.
139. It is going to use legendary resistance to half that. So that would be 69 points of damage instead. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then I have to roll to hit.
Yes.
What is my attack bonus?
Spell attack is plus 17. Holy shit. You know, that's going to hit. Because your modifier is more than its AC. Yep. Yeah, you could have done that one, I suppose. But, yeah, so that's... How many did you change?
That's one thing at 40-10 plus 5.
31. So... You managed to do 100 points of damage.
Neat. could have probably fixed some of that, but I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
It'll be my turn.
In response, the Cosmic Horror uses a legendary action to teleport in front of the retreating ship. Seaman Key.
Within 60 foot.
It is literally right. Yes, it's right in front of the ship. Like you're basically now sailing into it, and its tentacles are all around.
Okay. I am going to try and hit it as much as I can. Can I get close enough to hit it with my tail attack and tentacle attack and stuff?
Can you fly?
I can glide.
So it depends if you want to leap over the side of the ship and glide down to one of the tentacles below you, or if you want to hold your action and wait until one of the tentacles above you come close.
I might do that. I'm also going to yell, "Why aren't those cannons ready yet?"
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action.
And one of the tentacles comes down and attempts to grab Nabith, because he's the one that's done damage to it. Those of you who have been... Sorry? What?
I was going to say, oh no, you don't stab.
I was going to say, that all of those of you who have been holding actions, this is your moment. So,
Time to fire everything!
Tolar first. What do you do as the tentacle comes close?
I'm going to attack my first rapier and my second rapier as I have extra attack. One moment. I had to remove the formula I have for the attacks.
Do you have the feat that lets you use both rapiers?
Yes, I have dual wielder, and I also have 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. So, you have extra attack, which gives you 2 attacks, but you can also make a 3rd attack as a bonus action with your offhand.
No, I use my bonus action to cast a spell.
Fair. So yeah, you just got 2. With your main hand.
Yeah. So Fire Sword. That's 21.
The second attack would also be with your Fire Sword, because you can't use your offhand.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
20 and 21.
Both of those hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to double the dice very quick.
So it's 2d8 plus 10 plus
Oh.
4d6.
Oh, no, it keeps going, because I'm also throwing in my sneak attack.
Okay.
Okay, so first, I need a strength saving throw from the thing, if you remember, from the ensnaring strike, because that damage is also applied on the attack.
Strength save plus 8. 16.
You fail.
Legendary resistance.
Okay, you still take the damage, which is 69. Nice.
What is yours? Yeah, 6. Okay. So what's the?
Okay, so 2d8 piercing plus 10 basic damage plus 4d6 fire plus 66 from my sneak attack. 1d4 is from my Fey, what do you call it? I'll get the name of it in a moment. And the 2d6 is from the ensnaring strike.
Fey Wanderer?
Yes. One moment, I'm just finding the name of the ability. Because it adds... Yeah, 1d4 psychic damage. When I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I deal an extra 1d4.
There, found it. Dreadful Strikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last 2d6 was what? Sorry? I was focusing on
the ensnaring strike.
Okay.
That's added on top. And then I believe your creature is now restrained.
Well, I thought he resisted that.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's all my attacks.
Yeah, why does it still take 2d6 ensnaring damage then, if I passed?
The save is from it. One moment.
Read it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, no. So, yeah.
He would have had advantage on the save too, because he's gargantuan, but...
Yeah, minus the 5 damage then, so that would be
Let me just
64.
check to see if I had to waste my legendary resistance or not. What is your DC?
17.
Okay, so I didn't have to use a second legendary resistance because he would have passed anyway. So,
yeah,
64, not 60. Okay. Danger, your held action.
Yep, he is going to go off with the gun 3 times. He's going to do it as his 2 actions, his reload action, and then his bonus.
Okay. Do you have the feat that lets you shoot within 5 feet without getting a disadvantage?
I forget what that feat is, but I don't think so.
Well, there's crossbow expert or firearms feat.
Gunner.
Gunner feat.
The gunner feat.
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay. Then you'll be at disadvantage.
Okay. He will still do so.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Miss.
12. I will lucky one of those.
Okay. I would suggest luckying the last one that was a 19-7, because even if you roll low on the lucky roll, you can then pick the 19. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Nat 20!
Oh, wait, that was without disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You don't get to... Yeah. Lucky lets you re-roll 1d20. And then pick which one you want to... And then pick the one you want to use. So, I'm assuming that you're going to pick the nat 20.
Nah, I want to use the 3 from the first roll.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Nat 20.
So double the dice damage.
Yep. That was 1 hit, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, only 1 hit. But it's a critical hit. Gauntlets of Kermit power.
33 points of damage.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. Kitty, you were holding an action also. Are you now going to foosh and attack? Captain Kitty.
I'm on mute.
All right. Are you using your held action?
Yes, I am.
Are you stabbing with your rapier?
I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Okay. So, you get to use your breath weapon as a as part of the bonus action that cast the spell in the first place. So
Yeah, so would it cost an action now?
no.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. So it needs to make a dex save. And its dexterity sucks. It gets a 13. And you have a spell save DC of 18. So of course that gets through. And you get to do 6d8 force damage. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna legendary resistance. So 6d8 divided by 2, please. $20. Ow. Nicely done. And you still have an action.
Yes, I do.
So what are you going to do
figure
with your
that out.
action? Now, if you stab with your rapier, you can add your 1d6 sneak attack bonus. Alternatively, you could poison spray, you can frostbite, you can thorn whip.
I think I'll poison spray it.
And that's how you discover it's immune to being poisoned or taking poison damage.
So it's immune to being poisoned.
It's immune to poison and being poisoned. Seaman Key, you were holding an action too. Stab.
Yes, I was. I would also like to action surge. I'm just trying to work out how many dice I need to roll.
So
and
your
which...
normal, so your normal attack gives you an extra attack. So that would normally be 2, but because you're action surging, that gets doubled to 4. And you also have, you still only get to use 1 sneak attack bonus on all of that though. And you also have an additional attack from your tentacle.
Plus my spectral tentacle. I don't think I would have been able to get that up this round.
Yeah. So 5.
They're all the magic-y ones, aren't they? Or are any of them the non-magic-y ones? Because I think...
Is your rapier magic?
I'm using Shadow Blade.
Then yes, it's magic.
Yeah, but the roll to hit, I'm just trying to figure out which one it is.
Oh, okay. So... Shadow Blade. So with the Shadow Blade, you just use your normal melee weapon attack. But it is a finesse weapon, so it would be a plus 11.
Fine.
So 5 iterations of D20 plus 11.
Okay.
Because your tentacle is also finesse.
Okay. Could I also use my tail sting?
Yeah, that's not on this character sheet, and I've forgotten what we used for that.
I think it's on my sheet. Hold on, let me look again.
Send it to me if you've got it updated.
I might have put the tail attack in a different bit.
If not, I can find the book that describes it.
Could have sworn I added the tail sting. Did I click on the wrong sheet?
Alright.
Let me check.
Pretty sure we were using the poison quill from
Yeah.
the sea spawn, so that would also be So yeah, in other words, you got 6 iterations of D20 plus 11.
I'm just gonna make sure I add it. So the tail sting.
The tail sting is poison. It does poison. It only does poison damage. So it's immune to poison. So you may as well only roll 5, because whether that 6th one hits or not, it's not going to do any damage to the cosmic horror. Sorry.
Okay, I still want to note that attack down on my sheet so I don't forget it in future. So
it'll do 1d6 poison damage, and the target needs to succeed on a con save or be poisoned for a minute. That's how that works. But you know, still roll the hit first. So in your case, it would be a d20 plus 11. And then if it hits, it's a 1d6 plus 4 of poison damage.
Otherwise, I would just do 2 piercing damage if it hits.
Doesn't do any piercing damage, it just does poison.
Okay. So, and it's immune to poison, so...
Yeah.
5d20 plus 11.
So only 3 of those hit. So
Yay.
you hit 3 times with your Shadow Blade.
And Shadow Blade
does
does
2d8 psychic damage each, so that's 6d8 psychic.
plus my...
No plus, just 6d8 psychic.
No, plus my sneak attack because I got my owl.
Oh,
I should have
right.
rolled that with advantage. Shit. Excuse my language.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Is it okay if I re-roll them?
Because your familiar is giving you advantage. Okay.
If that's okay with you.
All right. Yeah, re-roll all 5. Let's see what the highest ones are. Nope, not like that. Try again.
Oops.
Exclamation RR space 5 space D20 plus 11.
Hey DM, unrelated question.
Cheese. Go on.
Yes, the answer is cheese. Where was it you found the above level 20 rules?
Where did I find them? I made them up. If you you're in the
yes, I'm in the other.
So it should be.
Okay, so it's somewhere there. I was looking everywhere for it.
If you look in the homebrewed for you section, there's a beyond level 20 rules thing.
There it is.
And you can get access to this Discord chat server as well if you're a Patreon supporter.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Nah, it's
My
fine.
bad.
No.
Plug.
Give me a chance to plug it. Anyway, I'm actually thinking of redesigning the Patreon so that there's options for people getting access to that Discord even if they're not in a game. But anyway, where are we? Okay, so you actually do end up hitting with all 5. So that's going to end up being excuse me, where was Shadowblade again? 8d8 of psychic damage plus 5d6 of sneak attack damage and 1d6 plus 4 with your tentacle.
Okay, so 8d8 plus 5d6 plus 1d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
49 points of damage.
I'll be honest, I feel slightly disappointed with that attack.
Okay. And now the cosmic horror gets to hurt people. First, it is going to do its crushing tentacle attack on Nabith. Could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? A 18, and the DC is 22, so... 3d6 plus 8 of force damage. 18 points of force damage on Nabith. And then, can everyone make a wisdom saving throw?
I don't know if I can, but I will try.
It's a DC 21 wisdom save.
I might be able to make this one.
So Kitty's got a 12.
Come on, that 20. I got a 5. Wait. You said we have legendary resistances, don't we?
No.
Oh!
Silvery barbs.
Do you want to roll for yourself before you silvery barb somebody else?
Oh yes, sorry.
You might need it for you.
What kind of save is it again?
It
Wisdom.
is wisdom save.
So at least I'm not
I-
the only one who's going to be suffering through
So
this.
far, everybody's failing.
It's 21!
I am about to join the list of failings because of my legendary wisdoms.
Anthony has discovered the dump stat of all our classes.
Gonna need one for Nabith too.
The only one who might succeed. No, she didn't. It was Kitty. She was our last hope.
I think
Kitty,
Nabith,
you use wisdom!
I think the reason why Jeff isn't rolling is, well, I think it's probably most likely he's distracted by kids, but they have a +0 to their wisdom save, so yeah, there's not really much point in them rolling.
I kept saying that. I forgot I was muted. I'm like, there's no point in me rolling. I can't get to 21.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you because you were muted, so...
It's like,
So,
I is still gonna silvery barb someone, so hopefully they can succeed the same.
who are you going to
Go.
sell?
Choose Kitty. Choose Kitty. She is
Yeah,
the best
I'm gonna
scout out.
choose Kitty because she's got the best chance.
Okay,
She could survive
So,
for the rest of the
roll
crew
again,
died.
Kitty. D20 plus 9 again. And see if you actually get above 21 this time.
Oh, you also get to give advantage with silvery bards, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Who do you want to
yes,
give the Who do you want to give the advantage to for the next?
I
D20
will
roll.
give it to our new friend.
Which one? There's two of us.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a Lyra by the toe. If she screams, let her go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Tola
Lyra?
or Nabith?
Torah.
Tora.
Tola. I am not a thundercat.
But you are a
You
cat.
are a cat.
Anyway, Kitty. D20 plus 9, please. Oh wow! Yeah, there we go.
One of us will survive.
So,
Just.
those of you who failed, which is everyone but Kitty, take 34 points of psychic damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that damage?
How you can't uncanny dodge psychic damage? No.
Can I lucky my roll?
Yes, you can look at your roll.
Can I use evasion on this damage?
No.
Well, I'm screwed.
Kitty, of course, only takes
Oh,
17.
Wait, my mistake. What? One moment, there was a mistake. My save was 13. Thanks to reliable talent, it becomes a 10.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice. Danger also only takes 17. Nice.
So how much did I take?
34.
Alright, -7 from my nibbles.
From you. Yeah.
That's
So
27 I'm taking.
27. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I'm still good, boys.
All right. That's the Cosmic Horror's turn. Yeah. That's all it can do so far. Turn passes back to Tola.
I believe this statement's going to make it clear what I'm about to do.
Unless anybody wants to make a legendary action before Tola's turn.
Can I use a legendary action before my turn to stab this thing?
Yes, but by the fact that Nabith was going, makes me think that they had something planned.
Oh, no problem.
But go ahead and let them go because I have to go get food out of the oven.
Okay.
So, legendary action, just normal rapier strike.
Yep.
Which would be my fire.
Yep. So D20 plus 11. No.
19.
12 plus 12. Yes.
So that's 20.
Yes. Hits.
So that's damage. 1d8 plus 5 plus 2d6 fire. Because I can't throw a sneak attack on that. So that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Why can't
Time
you
to
throw,
stab.
Why can't you throw a sneak attack on that?
It's once per round.
Yes.
Once per turn, even.
No,
Yeah, it's not your turn.
Yeah. If you're doing it as a legendary action, it's not your turn.
Yes! 66 extra sneak attack. That's
So that makes it
40.
40. And
Oh shit, my piercing can reroll ones. Fuck it, I can't be asked to do the math there.
yeah, no need. The cosmic horror drifts lifelessly away from the ship, unconscious.
Hey, what do you know? I'm about to end your fucking life actually does apply here, the gift. I was expecting to go like action search, just full on melee this thing to death.
Nope. Well done. You knocked it out.
Can someone catch that, please? I wish to turn it into supplies. We can have some calamari tonight.
Don't think it's gonna taste good.
Yeah.
I am a chef. I will make it taste good.
No, thank you for that.
That
It's-
frightened me.
Bigger than the fucking ship, dude.
We don't have to remove all of it, just a tendril or two.
Everybody's noping out of that one.
Nope.
Look at the size of it. We will have provisions for a week.
More than that! Holy shit!
And you're turning
How
it down.
How about no?
Nobody wants to
Nope,
eat.
nope.
Nobody wants to eat cosmic horror. Sorry.
Tolar's face is just in shock. So let
As
me get this
much
straight.
as-
You
as
kill these things and you don't respect the prey. We killed
As
it.
mu-
We need to make use out of its body.
It's not prey. It's predator. You don't eat
No.
predators.
No. To us, it's prey.
I am a kraken. Krakens eat anything.
See?
Have at it. It looks like it might be a
Continue.
cousin of a kraken, though.
Krakens are cannibalistic, so semen key nomming into it. What does it taste like?
Cook it first.
It tastes like rubber.
Oh my god, it is calamari.
Is that what calamari tastes like?
Well,
Uncooked calamari. Uncooked calamari can actually be really rubbery. Same with octopus.
That's more of a texture thing than a flavor, but yes. Well, this thing tastes like you're biting into a fucking tire.
Yeah.
We can make
semen key's
wheels.
Just gonna go. My teeth are not designed for this, but it tastes a lot like rubber. I'm not sure you can save this.
No. We could save it. I'll just have to put a fucking ton of spices into the meal.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
I was learning Norwegian for a bit.
With a chef's feet, anything is edible. I once had
With
a
precedent.
player make rats edible.
With prestidigitation. Go on.
Quick question.
Yes.
So, It's kind of reference to the kind of conversation I had yesterday with you regarding the wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can stay in it pretty much as long as I want now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can cast spells in the wild shape.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would happen if I cast Draconic Transformation, say, if I were wild shaped as a cat?
Then you'd be a cat with wings and dragon breath.
No, you'd become that dragon cat thing, wouldn't she? Isn't there a dragon cat actual monster?
It's not a dragon cat. What you're referring to is a troublesome, which has bird-like wings. That's a troublesome.
I thought they had scaled wings, so that is
No.
on me there. Oh god, I just realised I need to cook food for our dogs.
Yep. Although, they can't be harmed by anyone except Lila.
Except Lila.
So,
Does that mean they don't have to eat?
technically, yeah.
Yes!
They'll probably still get hungry and whine if you have food and and you don't feed them, but technically, starving won't hurt them.
Oh god. That's worse than death! That's crueler than usual punishment. Why would Lila do this?
Because Lila didn't think about her wish, as usual.
In all fairness, that does make sense with Lila. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go prepare dinner and technically breakfast for everyone that wakes up. So if anyone of you need me, I will be in the galley. Can't believe they're fucking wasting all this food. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, why can't I gonna eat it?
Demon Key's trying to chop off a chunk for you to attempt to cook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sawing away.
It's a big creature, so
it's
give
tough.
him a moment.
It's also tough. Really tough.
Hurry, hold on a moment. Taylor.
Tola!
Tola.
It's going to
take
be a
this.
running joke.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see if you could make this taste a bit better.
Challenge accepted. Who wants curry?
Tinker Taylor Folder Spot.
Curry. Okay, now how are we going to get this tentacle off the ship?
Something that looks like something that looks a little bit like a seagull lands on the deck of your ship, not far from the severed tentacle.
I look at it confused.
Another one.
Imagine the roast dinner we can make from these things.
Mine?
Oh god.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
Mine.
Tola just turns round.
Several
Tola's
more
just
of them.
staring at these seagulls.
Several more of them arrive. They're not actually seagulls. They just kind of look like them.
Everyone, get off deck before the giant seagulls try and eat you.
They're not giant. They're small. They're about 3 foot tall, and they look like that.
Okay, technically 3 foot tall seagulls is giant for a seagull.
Yeah, fair. They are called space mollyhawks.
What the fuck?
But
Can I try and grab
Anthony?
one with my tentacle?
Sure. What, Jeff?
I cast a spell.
Dispel?
Yeah, you're fine.
I cast a spell.
Which spell?
Um,
On the flock of
I don't know
mollywhawks.
exactly.
Mollymawks.
Uh, Well, for right now, I'm going to put a small pinpoint of. I'm going to put a small red bead in the middle of them and wait.
I didn't want to blend the light blast fireball the seagulls. Okay. One of them looks curiously at this red bead and looks very much like he's about to peck it.
Well, they can make a dex save once.
Yeah, we'll use that excuse if they catch
Because I think that's how that works.
20.
You broke.
I bring up
You broke down.
So,
This is one tough seagull.
if the glowing bead is touched before the interval has expired, the creature touching it must make a dex save. On a failed save, the spell ends immediately, causing the bead to erupt in flame. On a successful save, the creature can then throw the bead up to 40 feet.
Do you see why I'm laughing?
Uh-huh.
Oh god, this is beautiful. You're killing me.
Yeah, because it just made the save.
And now this
20.
thing's gonna throw a fireball at us. You've armed skulls.
But I'm also trying to think like a seagull. It's got an intelligence of 3. It's probably going to swallow it.
I was gonna say, if it's gonna throw it, why not just roll a d6? It's just 6 of us.
Well, for one,
It's a seagull.
for one, it would. For one, if it threw it, it would go off and explode, and you'd all get hit by it. But secondly,
Not me, I'm going below deck.
in the split second it would take to happen. No, you're not. But anyway,
I was already heading down.
Anyway, the space mollymork swallows the bead. I'm assuming at this point the Nabith would just drop concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. So that mollymork explodes. The surrounding mollymorks and anyone else that happens to be within 20 feet of that bud needs to make
I
a dex
think
save.
I would have been because I was hacking at the tentacle.
Yeah. Another
It's not just explosion, you got shrapnel of dead birds flying everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And of course this is a sphere, which means it's also going to extend downward into the deck of the ship.
Oh god! You've killed
It's
the crew!
Nettle. Yep. Probably. I should have been smart with this.
Lila.
How much damage do you
No.
do to the burps?
Hold on.
Make a dex save.
So I need to double check something here.
What do you need? What do
I
you-
presume I'd be caught in the blast as well.
Yeah. What do you need to double check?
You can spend a sorcery point to allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving throw of a spell you cast.
Which means they would only take half damage automatically.
I got 20. What do we need
If
to
I
make?
use uncanny dodge,
That would happen.
You wouldn't need to. If you have 7 levels of rogue, if you succeed on a dex saving throw, you take 0 damage.
Mm-hmm.
yay!
What do we need to make for the save?
Nothing.
Not because
As
you're passing automatically.
I'm spinning a sorcery. I'm casting. I use careful spell so that you guys don't get.
Okay.
Nuked.
Yes. But if you would please roll the 12d6.
I'm working on it.
33. So that means the 5 of you would each only take 16.
Actually, Anthony.
Yeah.
I hate to do this,
Go on.
but I'm also going because you can spend. There is one meta magic thing that allows you to do it even if you've used other meta magics on the spell, which would be empowered spell. So I'm going to rerun.
You know, extend the range.
Nope. I am re-rolling the 5 ones.
Ah, cool. Okay. So it's 10 more damage, so it's 43. Which means that your allies all only take 21 points of damage. The Molly...
Uncanny dodge and evasion, so either one would half mine.
The Mollymorks are all incinerated because they only had 3 hit points each.
Okay, I'm changing plans for dinner tonight. Help me gather these up. We're having grub.
No. Incinerated.
Oh.
They're ash on the wind.
That's
okay,
one.
I like
Getting rid of them.
I like how you gather ingredients, I do. But we need the ingredients to survive somewhat.
Fire.
Fire!
Yes, we will have a barbecue soon. We will even have s'mores. And you can ask for some more. But until that time comes, please do not incinerate everything we find.
Fine. Next time I'll deep freeze it.
See, that's fine. That will preserve it. Wait.
Oh, by the way, every time anybody who was standing near Nebith, when he pulls off his meta magic, the air warms up.
Oh, it's totally.
I'm pretty sure the air would be pretty warm right now anyway.
I'm worried to ask this. Do we actually hear any casualty reports from below deck because of the giant explosion?
Luckily, it didn't actually penetrate the AC of the deck, so you're right.
I'll go get the equipment needed to patch up this.
However,
Out of character,
go on.
trying to fix up the ship's hit points.
Okay. Like I said, it would have.
Oh yeah.
It would have tanked. The ship would have been able to tank it anyway. It's fine. By the way, the way that spell jamming works is like an air bubble around the ship, so that you guys can all still breathe.
Okay.
But outside of this bubble, you might see some of the phlogiston igniting.
Lovely.
Sorry, what?
Hey, Mrs. Lovely. I have a question for the kitty.
Okay.
Who's going to be in charge of the equipment? The quartermaster, I think it's called?
You're asking who's going to be quartermaster?
Yeah, because it was originally Lyra.
It had been Lila, yes.
Taylor.
Tola's going to be the quartermaster?
But he's the chef.
He is the chef.
Well, he needs to keep an eye on the ingredients, and wasn't that part of the quartermaster's...
Kind of. Quartermaster are more like weapons and armor and shit.
Oh.
But your choice.
Are weapons and armor not just ingredients for war?
They could be ingredients for many things.
Maybe we could split our time between doing our set jobs and taking it in turns to do the quartermaster role.
I'm sorry, I cook for the entire crew.
Good point.
What
Seaman
time
Key's
would
not-
I have?
When Seaman Key's not map reading, he might be able to do the quartermaster thing.
Yeah, I think you should have plenty of time for that.
Okay, time to go check Lyra's logs.
Day 1. I'm trapped with morons on the ship. I think they're going to kill me.
Lancaster repeater it is.
They do.
If you want Lila's logs, I will provide them to you, but you will get very depressed very quickly from reading them.
If anyone sees Key crying later, blame Lyra.
Oh my.
And you, be careful with the boom booms, please.
Okay. As you continue sailing, you see something strange. Well, slightly differently strange from what you just saw.
I was
gonna
say we just had exploding seagulls.
Mm-hmm. So, something large and metallic is floating through the phlogiston, just end over end.
Compensate for it go like a little left to the target.
So what? Do any of you want to investigate this thing?
I would want to investigate it if I was aware of it.
Why would you not be aware of it?
I'm in the kitchen!
Oh, you immediately disappeared back into the kitchen. Okay.
No, it's because I'm needing to try and figure out how to actually make food for everyone on the ship.
Alright.
Sure.
Can I investigate
Huh?
it?
Sure.
Okay.
So,
Let me check my investigation.
do you have any way of actually flying out to it? Or at least hooking it and dragging it in?
I can glide if someone tied a bit of rope to me.
Maybe find cover.
Bearing in mind that there's still the vessel has its own gravity. So
Right.
Can I fly out with some rope and tie around it and back and have people help me pull it in?
you has the wings?
I do have the wings.
Then yes.
So that's what I do.
Make sure
Okay.
you can take it down.
All right. So this strange metallic thing looks like sorry, I need to do a little bit of editing here.
Hugs.
Hugs indeed. Okay. Edit.
I'll wait for the guy to go past with the. Oh, Wagon's gone. Never mind.
Select all and
No,
copy
it's Wagon.
and that's what gets pulled back onto the ship.
What is it?
It's a metal thing.
I'll get there.
Investigation?
All right, make an investigation.
Cast Tech Magic.
Okay. I don't think does detect magic work. Let's see. Name that Pokemon. Let's see. Any visible creature that bears magic, and you learn the School of Magic. Excuse me, Toby. My book. Where's... Oh, there it is. Okay, so the 32. Well, Sam Ninja has concerned himself with helping Tolar and the chef thing and has come up with a brilliant idea. Okay. What is your brilliant idea?
All right, Tolar. I know you got to make food for like a whole bunch of people, right?
The amount of provisions we have will last us 4 days. That is not enough time!
So,
Yes,
what if
Go on.
to make things a little easier and to go a little further, you have me create food and water, right? And then you take that, like I create maybe like just meat, bland meat, and then you use those chef skills to make it taste real good and add other stuff. It'll make everything go further.
Mm-hmm. You could certainly stretch the meals that way, yeah.
Well, I like the way you think.
Okay.
It's time for curry.
Curry?
Ooh. Or, and hear me out. Everyone likes a good stew.
Ooh, stew's good. Ooh. Actually, if you could produce me beef, I can mince it, and I can make that stretch out for the entire week once cooking it.
Right, but
First
whatever
day.
I make is whatever I magically create is going to be bland.
We'll call it vegan.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, by just adding other things and spices and making it better.
So, tonight, we will have tacos.
Tacos!
Then we'll... I'm just going to make 7 dishes with minced beef and chili. I just call them all vegan options.
But it's not beef, it's... Yeah. Anyway. So, you... With your 32, you know it's a construct. You're just not sure what kind of construct or how to activate it. Though you do see that there appears to be a component missing from its back. The detect magic picks up no magic at all. It's a inert piece of scrap metal for all intents and purposes.
Try again.
It's a construct. It needs activating. Maybe after dinner I'll speak to one of the engineers and see if they can figure anything out. Is that alright with you, Captain? Can't hear you, kitty.
Yes.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else in particular while waiting for dinner?
I'll be back.
Making a note on the map of the big creature we just fought.
Okay.
Big tentacle monster.
Danger is giving
can
Tolar
teleport.
guidance.
But the thing... Sorry?
Danger is giving Tolar guidance
Okay.
in cooking.
Fair enough. Just out of curiosity, what would a map of a constantly changing fog, phlogiston, look like?
I have no idea.
I mean, there's not like there's any land masses or anything.
I'm still making a note of the big creature we saw. Things to look out for in the phlogiston.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what this creature is called?
You just know it as a cosmic horror.
This cosmic horror-like creature is very large and resembles a kraken or octopus or giant squid. If it were to live in the abyss. Not sure if there is any relation. It can teleport, so if you see this creature, make sure to take evasive actions.
When you say abyss, do you mean...
I mean...
astral.
Yeah, astral.
Cool.
Make sure you take evasive actions. It seemed to be resistant to these type of attacks. But
Poison.
not resistant... Seem to be immune to poison, resistant to piercing. Basically, whatever Seaman Key would have noticed, or what he would have learned talking to the other crewmates.
Okay. So you're just making notes. Sounds good.
Yes.
He may not exactly know what it is, but making notes.
Mm-hmm.
This could be useful information to sell later on.
Would you describe the combat? Would you describe the fight at all?
Yeah, probably.
And would you embellish to make yourselves look cooler?
Guns, herbs.
Likely, but not too much.
Fair.
And I would attempt to draw it.
I usually put the...
Okay.
Yeah, he's usually on my horse.
Big squiddly thing.
So essentially, Simaki is probably going to spend the next few hours making notes and doing sketches and making copies.
Okie dokie. We can even make juice to go with the meals, or even fizzy pop. Okay. So you're sailing. This thing sitting on the deck waiting for somebody who has some technical know-how to fiddle with it. In the meantime, Tolar and Danger are cooking up a feast. Danger, are you actually getting your hands dirty, as it were, with the food prep?
Yes. However, he is wearing gloves. He's going to be wearing those, like, not actual gloves, like the protective plastic kitchen gloves.
Plastic.
You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you mean, but there's no plastic.
Okay. Something equivalent to that.
Okay.
Giant rubber glove.
Yeah. Rubber's possible. Pigskin's more likely.
Okay. So, protective pigskin gloves. More
Okay.
to protect people from poison, but yeah.
Alright. Your job, you will be making meatballs and burgers. I will be working on the rest of this minced beef, and we'll be turning into lasagnas, pasta bakes, and everything we can to survive.
Where did you get the minced beef from?
You can create food and water.
Yes, but it's not beef. Look.
Does it say it's just a slab of meat?
No, it says, you create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. The food is bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. Doesn't say anything about it being meat.
But it doesn't say anything that it can't be meat.
It's bland. Why would it be meat if it's bland?
It would be very, very bland meat, and then Tolar would take the meat, add actual spices and things to it, and other stuff to make it not bland anymore.
And meat is actually the easiest meal you can do that with.
See, when I'm thinking of a bland food, this is what I'm thinking of.
A block of cheese.
That's not cheese, that's tofu.
There is meat that has very little flavor.
And why would we eat it?
Low quality.
Oh, you say meat. There's actually part of a tree root that's classified as meat, what people eat.
You what?
Yes. Meat has a larger classification than you are giving it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there is a tree root in Africa that's classified as meat that you can actually eat.
Okay, so there's some kind of weird flesh tree. Fun. Alright.
No, it's not a flesh tree. Essentially, the root of it has the same nutrients as an actual slab of beef does.
Okay. There's also fruit that have
jackfruit
innards that is considered meat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take your word for this. I also know... I do know that, like, in Old English, meat meant just food in general. It was only later that it came to mean flesh. But...
Granted, now my mind is just thinking, is there a tree made out of flesh in the world? Oh, God.
Please, no.
Blame Anthony, he put it in my head.
Anyhow, the plan is for me to create the food and water and then give it to Tolar, and then Tolar's going to add stuff to it. I think Tolar said lasagna. So add actual
Where are you getting the pasta from?
Flour? You can make pasta with flour, water. Pasta is piss easy to make. It takes like 3 ingredients.
Although I thought we were doing tacos.
Yeah, we could do tacos. We could do tacos, but we have to figure out how to make the shells.
Corn. Yeah.
That's really easy. That's just corn.
Yeah, we'll make tacos then.
Okay.
Corn flour.
We're making tacos, and we're going to make them delicious because we prepared and had spices in those rations.
No, I need to ask, did you wash your hands before we start preparation?
Well, he's wearing pigskin gloves so that it doesn't get poisoned and everything. But you're going to cook it all anyway.
Yeah, but if this goes well, you will be my sous chef from now on.
Also, we should think about making that juice.
Okay. Anyway, so you make food, you make drink, and then you invite everybody to the mess hall to partake in your feast, I'm assuming.
Oh no, I'm not inviting people. Do we have a bell? Like one of the old school bells or anything on the ship?
I mean, technically, I can just command them.
Yeah.
I'd like the children to have an option for their dinner.
Children?
In all fairness, I'm cooking a meal for every member of this crew. I feel like a dinner lady right now, okay?
Okay.
I feel like I want to be evil.
Don't.
What are you gonna do?
Don't you dare. I make dinner.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
What you gonna do?
When we go down to eat dinner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend a sorcery point to subtly cast prestidigitation on Polar's dinner to make it taste like gruel.
Well, this is going to be fun, because Tolar won't be eating with anybody. He'll be focusing on cleanup and getting everything prepared for the next set of meals.
You have to eat at some point.
Yes, at some point, but he's not eating with you lot, so you're not going to get the satisfaction immediately.
Still funny.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just giving you pre-warning. You're not gonna... It's going to be like sometime in the middle of like, that's disgusting!
Anywho. Being ornery.
You says performance for the meal, danger.
Yes. Because you're trying to plate it nicely, I'm assuming.
Don't forget you have guidance.
Oh, goody. Plus
Specifically for this
1d4.
purpose.
27.
Yep. The food looks fabulous. And people dig in.
Oh, it's nice to be complimented for my food. If only real life was like this.
Yeah.
So, are you discussing anything whilst eating?
What an interesting day.
Anyone else responding to that?
Yeah, I guess it was an interesting day. How long you figure before we get to a home?
No clue.
I thought you were guiding us there. I thought you would know how long.
I mean, I have a general idea.
He just said a course.
The astral sea is vast and mostly unknown. Trying to guess how long something might take, how long a trip might take, is rather pointless. We'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, in the meantime, I suppose we better get real used to being in space and having things attack us. Good thing I got this. And he takes out Kermit's breath.
I like things like this.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I am a walking arsenal.
and you
Well,
you hear the an alarm sound from above deck, from the top deck.
Here we go again.
Oh, hell.
Sit
Let's
down,
go.
try and have a nice meal, but no, I'm not allowed to do that. And I'm just drawing both my blades. I'm fucking done with you people already. and I'm igniting my sword.
Calm down, Tolar. There'll be another night. Let's go deal with it.
I wanted to just have a nice, relaxing meal with the people that kidnapped me. That was all.
For the record,
You know-
we did not kidnap you.
And those of you who get up on the top deck see this thing.
Oh, great.
Wait, can Kitty just still be in her captain's quarters doing paperwork?
You weren't eating with the rest of your crew?
She got stuck doing paperwork, so she just took her food back to her room.
I don't know what paperwork it is you think you're doing, but alright then.
Captain-y paperwork.
You're just folding paper aeroplanes, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Surprising.
Well, she's doing origami.
yes. As this thing gets within 150 feet of the ship,
Yeah, not well, it's
the
not-
engines stop.
Sorry.
That's not good.
If it happens, it happens. Have you ever seen those like steam engine like
I don't think I'm going to be effective against this thing.
organs?
Uh.
Like they have like like the musical instrument.
The heck is this thing?
I don't know how many hit points we all have as well.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was like a couple of steam fairs back home, which I went to.
Hello? Anybody
Yep,
there?
we can hear you.
We can hear you. I'm sitting north of 150 still, so.
I can fight. I'm just gonna have to be careful.
Cocks his weapon. Shh. I'm ready for anything.
Okay.
Is there any chance I have any idea what this thing is or does?
Do you want to make an Arcana check?
I can do that.
Or nature.
Don't think my nature's very good. So probably gonna be Arcana. Yeah, nature sucks. Okay, so it's gonna be Arcana.
I'm not shy when I go into the telegram office. It's like, oh, good morning, sweet.
We're 24.
Like,
Is an astral dreadnought. They are known for having an anti-magic cone. Basically anything that exceeds from its one eye is bathed in anti-magic.
yeah, I mean the sun is going down.
And also, anything it swallows is transported to a demiplane that you can't escape from.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. So I'm gonna have to get out of it. I'm gonna have to get out of its eye
Or blind it somehow.
or blind it some.
We have no
And-
magic.
Sorry?
It's only if it could see us. We have no magic. If we're attacking from behind it, we have magic.
The ship's static right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Because its ship runs on magic.
Do I have
Um,
anything that can blind this thing?
Yes.
I don't think my wings are. I don't think my wings are considered magic.
I have an idea.
Go on.
But-
Are you gonna
It's going to require me. It's going to require me going back below deck to grab something.
You're going to throw potatoes at it.
No, bag of flour.
Danger Garb would like to attempt to fire directly into its eyeball with your magic gun. Kermit's breath. Yeah, magic gun. Mm-hmm.
Magic gun.
Magic gun.
Magic no worky at the moment.
Exactly. You pull the
Magic
trigger,
won't
nothing.
work.
Pull the trigger, nothing happens. It's a laser rifle. Yes. Yes, I know.
Oh, it's like a solenoid.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab a bag of flour to prepare for a smoke screen and potential explosion. Oh, you laugh at me. Have you forgot the rules on flour?
I know that flour is explosive. Yes, if you have,
And
if you can generate a cloud of flour, you can make it go boom.
Yeah, and I believe we have the linchpin.
You're gonna try and throw flour into this thing's eye, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna just throw it around it and just hope to God that, I don't know, a fireball will make it even bigger.
The phlogiston itself is flammable. The clouds of purple, blue stuff that you're sailing through is flammable.
Oh God, so that's not gonna work. I'll blow up the entire ship.
It is quite creepy though.
Long ton of justice.
Like I said.
Oh, that's a more traditional flintlock type gun. Yes, it's a musket. The long tongue of justice.
Okay.
North.
Oh.
It's a bow. Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Cool.
And if possible, I would like to say that I am not going for damage. I am going for the condition of blinded, if that affects anything.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna say. This is a placed shot. It's gonna be harder to hit just its eye than you would if you were just aiming at hitting it in general. So it's going to be -5 to hit, but if you do damage, you would be doing an extra 10 points of damage on top of your normal damage, specifically to its eye, and it will be blinded.
Okay. So, -5 off my to hit modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. It's still. That's fine. It's fine. I still have a +6.
19. Nope.
Last lucky.
It's getting dark now.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh. No. You did not help me, dice.
Now my curse has been passed to you.
So,
Initiative time?
Oh,
Lord.
really bad. Okay, items. I have to have something in my items. Oh, could use that.
Okay. So I think the highest is danger.
Yeah, really.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Very nice. How much? I think I want to try again to put a place shot.
Okay.
How about another time?
We just write down everyone else's.
Kitty got a nat
Ooh.
20 as well.
Kitty goes first then.
Guys,
Ooh,
Guys, stop
nice.
using your 20s now. We need to use it in combat.
It's like you
Don't you
can.
bloody dare.
Don't really have much choice over that, do you?
What happens if you die?
So then Tola got a 15.
I'd prefer it if you didn't die, honestly.
And then finally it's Nabith on 5. And the Dreadnought on 5. So what's Kitty doing?
Maybe something like an apple.
Oh, well,
And see if it fries it completely.
so whilst he's looking at us, we can't use magic, right?
That is correct.
What if we were to hide behind an object from his vision? Would we then be able to use magic?
Yeah, no, I just
Depends.
put the gun away.
For example, let's say for example you wanted to use magic to cast Draconic Transformation. While you were out of sight, you could indeed cast that spell on yourself. But as soon as you step out of cover to blast him with your dragon breath, the spell would fail and you'd be back to your normal self. That make sense?
Yes. Now I'm just having a look at something quick. I kind of have a fear of what I want to do. I just want to see if said thing can do it and if we've seen said thing as well.
You trying to wild shape?
Shape change.
Push up here and check telegram.
That's a spell, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing I want to try and shape change into, I want to see if it's got invisibility on it. Because then I could try and use that to sneak up and get close to it.
Right, you're thinking that because the invisibility, the magical invisibility wouldn't work once it's in his anti-magic cone. It's a field of vision thing, not whether or not he can see you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Because I don't really have anything that can really do any much damage other than spells. I mean, I suppose I could use my crossbow. Oh, is it crossbow? Short bow.
You could also throw daggers at it, or...
I'll use my short bow.
Okay. Are you going to attempt to make a placed shot on its eye?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be D20
Disadvantage?
Kinda. Yeah, -5. So D20 plus 7 instead of D20 plus 12.
Can I use lucky to re-roll that?
Mm-hmm. Still doesn't hit. AC is 20. Danger!
I would like once again to try to put a placed shot there.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to attempt. Actually,
So
I
it
could do
should
it
be
3 times, couldn't I?
Should be a +6. Sorry?
I could do it 3 times, couldn't I?
Do you have 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Then yeah. Pew pew pew. 3 iterations of D20 plus 6, 15, 13, and 25 hits.
Hey, there we go.
1d8 plus 14.
Very nice.
The thing
16.
bellows in pain. And it's blinded.
Hell yeah.
At least for the moment. Seaman Key. You can now use magic because it's blinded. And because it can't see you, you'd have advantage on attacks against it.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
It's still currently 150 feet away.
Yeah.
Speaking of which... Actually, let me rethink that, because danger... Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. 150.
Okay, I don't think I have any attacks that can go that far. I'm a mid to close range type fighter.
Eldritch Blast.
How much range does the Eldritch Blast have?
120
Mm-hmm.
or 150.
It does say 120, actually. So...
Right.
Not
When
quite.
it gets within... Sorry.
Yep.
When it gets within 120 feet, I will blast it.
Come up this way on the pub crawl, didn't they?
Yes.
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
Because I secretly decided to go with Kermit, could I get rainbow beams?
Yes.
Yay! You make me very
Aw.
happy.
Alrighty.
Just
Okay. So...
who next?
It would be Tola next.
How far is this thing away from the ship, or is it on the ship?
150 feet away from you.
Okay, as I can't actually hit this thing yet, I'm going to activate Zephyr Strike just to get the bonus movement.
Alrighty. Wait a second, let me put a on my map
Bonus
first. Hang on.
action. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And
try.
you can give yourself advantage on a weapon attack. Okay. And whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet. Okay.
I'm going to attack with my short bow, as you were kind enough to point that out to me.
Okay.
And extra attack, I have 2.
With advantage. Because it's
Yep.
blind.
I believe this is correct.
Nope. Exclamation
Okay, I've put that down.
RR space 2 space D20 plus your modifier space ADV.
There we go. 25 and 31.
Both of those hit. And you get
Yay.
to do an extra D8 force damage on top of your regular damage.
So that is... Sorry, I now need to have to recalculate my entire thing. Arrows do 1d6.
Short bow, I believe, does
Sorry,
1d6.
say that again?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's 2d6 as I hit with both,
Yes.
plus my attack modifier, which would be plus
10.
5. It's next.
Yeah, plus 10
Yeah,
each.
I'm...
Plus 10 altogether, plus 5 each.
Yep, plus sneak attack, which is 6d6,
Mm-hmm.
plus my ranger subclass, which is an extra 1d4, and then you said plus what force damage? 1d8?
A D8 of force damage, yes.
Yeah, your accent would give you away mid-air.
That's my pierce defeat. I can re-roll my wands.
Go for it.
So that's 3d6. I re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that's a lot better.
So 7 more,
that-
so that brings it up to 44.
Yeah. And my movement, I'm going to find something to hide behind and go there and wait for this thing to get closer.
You're going to bonus action sneak? Stealth?
I can't bonus action sneak as I used it for the spell.
Fair.
That's why I say I'm just using my movement to get behind something.
Fair. You have a passive stealth of 27 anyway. Nabith.
Well, so I'm going to fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
Because I'm not worried about falling, as my wings are a class feature, and say nothing about magically creating them.
Hold your breath.
There. I'll hold my breath. I can do that for a while. A decent con. Crud. What is the range on the spell? Oh yeah, no. Nope, I'm definitely not close enough for that. Okay, so... Guess I'd actually kind of have to go forward so that I can get within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. Which means you wouldn't have to hold your breath because you'd still be inside the bubble.
Okay,
Across here?
I'm going to...
Or go down to the bridge down there.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Incendiary Cloud.
Ooh. Dex save.
Fun. We don't want that.
Eight.
That's a fail.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
do a legendary
That is
resistance on it, cause.
Of course you are. But I'm making you burn them.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing more.
So
Yeah.
so 30.
So 30. Okay.
No, I can't see anything.
And I will spend a source point to quicken a cantrip. Which I should have enough, because I said I got within 120.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be just within range of Chill Touch.
Ooh. Nice.
Alright, okay.
So, roll to hit with advantage.
Just trying to get us over there.
Yep, that hits.
Follow this road for a bit.
48. 13 points of necrotic.
And I don't know if it can or not, but there'll be no regenerating.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, can you check your map for
Okay.
me?
So then it finally gets a turn. And it is just going to move
Yeah.
80 feet,
I'm following the compass as well, but it's just a bit difficult.
hold its action.
Okay.
So that puts it within 60 feet of most of you and 30 feet of Nabith.
Yeah.
And then Kitty, what do you do?
Anthony?
Yes. What?
Nice.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Sorry.
Has he lost the ability to see now?
He's still blinded for the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Going to see if I can do shape change.
I think if you go right here and then go that way.
What are you going to change into?
We haven't seen a crystal dragon, have we? Just a copper, right?
Yeah. And you've seen the kind of dragon that Lila used to be. Oh, that Lila is.
Was that copper or...
Sounds good.
Oh, she was the gold dragon.
Oh, gold.
Fire.
Because she could breathe underwater, and she was a threat everywhere she went.
Alright, I shall become a gold dragon then.
Okay. That's your action. You can fly, though.
Yes, can I fly so I'm behind him? Or sort of above him?
Believe you'd have, even as an ancient, you'd have like an 80-foot fly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can get...
Oh, I can't do ancient gold. Because he's CR 24, I'm only 21.
Okay. So you're going to have to go adult. Which basically means you can get face-to-face with the Astral Dreadnought, but not behind him.
Could I fly so I'm sort of to the side of him?
Yeah. Of course. Flanking position.
So, yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't think... Would I be able to do a legendary action?
At the end of someone else's turn, yes.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
Speaking of legendary actions, can everybody
Did you hear that?
make a wisdom save against the Astral Dreadnought's psychic projection ability?
Is it higher than 23? I'm gonna ask.
No, it's in DC 19 this time.
Wait, what
Okay.
was this? What was it? Wisdom or...
Wisdom.
Is this some sort of spell or magical ability?
13.
No, it's a legendary action.
Okay.
Oh, I'm using lucky. Okay, good.
Okay.
I made the same.
Yep.
Oh dear, Nabith. So those of you that got less than 19 will be taking 37 points of psychic damage. And if you rolled 19 or higher, you only take 18.
Alright, this thing needs to die.
Danger. Go. What?
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna let concentration drop on incendiary cloud because I moved through it.
Because
it would be going away from us anyway. I can't pull it back, so
Okay.
the creature's on the other side of it. No need to have it.
Fair. Does he have? No. Okay. What does danger do?
Is it still blinded?
Yes.
Okay.
So he can't recover at the moment.
I think in that case, Danger's just gonna have to. How far away is it now?
60 feet.
60 feet. Ooh. I mean, he has no choice. He's just gonna have to try to hit it with the long tongue of justice.
Shoot it.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot it 3 times.
Go for it.
This is not aiming for anything in particular, so I assume he gets his whole bonus.
Yep. Actually, you have advantage because he's blinded.
That's right.
That was my fault. I got lost on the swamp.
Oh my god.
Whew. So the 15 misses, but the crit and the dirty 20 both hit.
You're a bad
The-
liar, Sterling.
The double crit.
Double crit, yes. Unfortunately, that doesn't get you any additional bonus points.
Darn it. So that's 3 iterations, I believe.
Well, it's so you're using long term of justice. So it'd be 3d8 plus 8. Plus any additional. Don't war clerics have some other damage they can add?
It would be 3d8 plus 12, I thought.
Why 12?
Because the 4 multiplied 3 times.
No, it's only the dice that get doubled, not the modifiers. Sorry.
I know, like, original rules. Okay. So 3d8 plus 8. $27 points.
27 points of damage. So, very nice.
Then, as a bonus action, he is going to use Shield of Faith.
Nice.
So he now has an AC of 23.
Seaman Key.
Actually, Anthony, can I take a legendary action at the end of Danger's turn?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I would like to cast Wall of Fire around the creature. For as much of it as I can.
Yes, that's me.
Create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range.
Oh, fudge, there's no surface. Screw it. I keep forgetting that that the walls are really... To hell with it then. Immolation.
Ooh. Dex save. D20
Can I grab some food off it?
plus 5. Iska's blinded. 15.
Yeah, that fails.
Let's use another legendary resistance.
Yeah, That's
Can I legendary action after Key's turn?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sorry. Go off there.
12 more points of damage. Okay. Key.
I was holding my action for when he got closer.
He's within 60 feet. Is that close enough yet?
Eldritch Blast, I think, has 150
120.
feet.
Yeah. So you're going to Eldritch Blast.
Get back in time, but yeah, they did.
But he's out of range for Eldritch Blast, isn't he?
He's only 60 feet away from you.
Oh, so do I do both my normal attack and my held attack?
You can do your held action first, and then your normal,
Okay.
and then whatever you want to do this turn.
I'll do the held first.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
5 Eldritch Blasts?
I think I've got 16 on me.
4
Okay. Do I need to roll
to hit.
4 times?
4 iterations of D20 plus 8. No, 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right above when they're not
Oh,
there.
I forgot to put the 4.
Crit! Okay, so 3 of those hit. One of them was critical, so that would be 4d10. And did you take Agonizing Blast? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So, you'd get to add +2 to all 3 of those. So, +6 altogether. So, 4d10 plus 6.
What is that?
30.
No, I just hear horses.
It's looking bloody now.
Do I do my normal attack?
Yeah, now it's your turn, because that was last turn.
Right.
What are you doing
I'm
this turn?
thinking, should I do my Shadow Blade, or should I do...
I gave it to Ocean.
Are you going to throw your Shadow Blade? Because otherwise...
Yeah, I can throw my Shadow Blade if it's within 60 feet.
Yeah.
I just won't be close enough to do my normal tentacle attack on my tail, but I could probably use my spectral tentacle.
You could also just throw 4 more Eldritch Blasts at it, if you wanted.
Screw it, I'll do the Eldritch Blast.
Alright. 4 more iterations of D20 plus 9.
Oh, poop.
Try that again. Okay, this time only 2 of them hit, and 1 of them backfires.
Oh.
So
I'll do the backfire one first.
1d10 plus 2.
Ouch,
You
face blast.
You take 4 points of damage, and the Astral Dreadnought's going to take 2d10 plus 4.
It's a nice little place. Yeah.
20.
Nice.
I think I blast one too many times as the last one hits me in the face. Can I stop getting hit with radiant and fiery beams?
Yeah, you need that money.
Okay. So, Kitty requested to do a Legendary action.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay, can I do hail attack on it?
Are you within... Are you able to hit something 60 feet away with a tail? Oh no, you're face to face with it, aren't you? Forgot about that. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm just to its side.
Yes. Yeah. You're within reach of your tail. So yeah, go for it. Tail attack. $26 hits. You'd have had advantage on that too if you want to re-roll, see if you get a crit.
Yep.
Not a crit, but it still hits.
This guy's clearing up pretty. This guy's clearing
How
up
much
pretty.
damage do you do?
Could I also be aiming for its eye?
Not anymore, no. Because you would have had to
Okay.
have taken a -5 to hit for that.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're hoping to blind it for longer?
Yeah, but that's fine. I'll just give it a little smack.
And make one eat one as well.
$19 points of damage. Woot.
That's not so bad.
Tolar!
It's stabbing time. Alright. I have shots on my bow. So I'm going to use those first, because I get 3 attacks, as I can use my bonus action if I'm correct for an attack.
Not with... Okay. So the way that the bonus action with a light weapon attack works is that that's when you're using light weapons.
I did, but for
You
yes.
can't use that for a short bow.
Fair enough. Then I'm going to attack with my short... The attack and extra attack with my short bow.
Yeah. so
Actually,
two.
will my Zephyr Strike still be active? Concentration 1 minute. Yes, it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go away if I hit someone. Ha ha!
Mm-hmm. Both of those
That's
hit?
a 20. Alright. Action surge, so I could just roll all my attacks at once. Is that alright?
Yep. 2 more attacks. Oh, and you had advantage. Because it's still blind.
Oh!
So you can
So
roll,
I'll just re-roll.
so you can roll
I'll
those two
re-roll all of them there.
You can roll those 2 again and then roll all another 2 with advantage.
So that's the first 2. They're supposed to get re-roll. Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 iterations of D20 plus 12 space ADV.
Plus 12. 8 DV.
around for a little bit longer.
So 22, 30, 31, and 20.
All hit.
And I'm going to throw a sneak attack on. That is... Oh god, math again. Alright, so my arrows get 1d4 per hit from my Fey feature.
1d6. Oh, I see. Yes.
So that's plus 20 plus 4d4 plus 66 plus the Zephyr Strike for on each hit, which is 1d4 per hit.
It's one Zephyr Strike is once per turn you can do an additional 1d8, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
You don't need to remember. Scroll up.
And I re-roll ones.
And you've got 3 of those. 1 on a d4, 2d6. Yeah, 1d4 and 2d6s.
2d6.
Okay. So that would be
73?
Hold on. So 61 plus 12 would be 73. Yeah.
My math is right. And I'm going back to hiding behind a wall, but I still have my bonus action, so can I roll stealth?
Yes. And Nabith. Good job, it's still blind. Nabith. Jeff. You muted.
Jeffrey.
Yes, I can see that now. Immolation.
I was about to say, we have treats.
D20.
Evil beware, we have waffles.
Green Lantern's light. 18.
That is still a fail.
I'm using my last legendary resistance.
Of course you are. So that is... What is it? But that's still, what, 5D? Crap. I gotta scroll up. 86. Okay.
Divided by 2.
That did not work right.
No.
Like,
it's exclamation R, open parentheses, 8d6 plus 5, close parentheses, divided by 2.
yeah. Brain's not braining.
Yeah, we're almost done.
So it takes
19.
19 points of fire damage. I will spend 2 sorcery points to quicken chill touch again.
Okay. It's already unconscious though. Just saying.
Oh, never mind. Well, if it's dead, then I'm not doing anything. Or not dead, but unconscious. I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm. Well done. You just took out an astral dreadnought.
All right. Bedtime.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. You can all take a long rest.
Fair enough.
I did not sign up for this.
I just do farming.
No.
It went about as well as I thought it would.
Since you faced 2 of the biggest and scariest creatures that the astral sea has to offer,
Well,
and survived,
off with their lunches out.
I think we made them look like chumps.
would you like to level up?
I help out the
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
Cool.
Also, at this point, can you just fly to the boat in a dragon form?
Fly to the what?
Fly to the boat in a...
To the boat.
Well, back to the
Yeah,
ship,
ship.
I mean.
Back to the ship. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh, this does not fill me with hope.
What?
Aren't dragons incredibly violent?
Only if you piss them off.
Didn't one explode a while back?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The crystal dragon. Life class even.
The life class dragon. What about it?
Yeah, this Tolar's never seen a dragon before. He's heard about one blowing up, which is the life class, and this is the first one.
Okay. But you probably also saw Kitty turn into it, so...
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't fill me much better with hope.
If you continue making absolutely delicious meals, we won't have anything to worry about.
So...
Your captain's a dragon.
Forced enslavement. Goody.
Oh, you'll be paid, don't worry.
Don't worry about it. There's more pluses than negatives to living with a dragon. What kind of dragon is Kitty?
Gold.
Gold at the moment.
Especially the gold ones, because they're warm.
Because they're warm? Okay.
This is like the second dragon I've lived with, so yeah, there's actually a decent amount of benefits. I mean, are you really going to mess with something that can breathe fire? And then he looks at Dean. Naboth?
Naboth.
Yeah,
Two things that spit fire.
Alright.
actually, I don't spit fire. I spit ice.
I am just happy I have fire resistance right now.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to put a pin in it there with you bunking and long resting and leveling up. Those of you who are listening, I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But you can also, if you wish, join the Discord and hang out with us. There is a link in the description below. There might even be a spot open in a game you can join. If you'd like to do that, let me know. I'll tell you how that works. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good
All right.
Okay, I need to figure out what feat I want.
See you guys.
Good night.
See ya.